Hello YouTube. Today we're going to be working on some seatbelt buckle covers. Now this is the first time I've ever worked on this vinyl type, and I never made seatbelt covers, so work with me here and I want to guide you through what I'm doing so that you can create something like this for your project. Now you're going to need to trim out your fabric like I said in step 1 and start to set up your actual sewing machine now, just like this. Now for demonstration purposes, I did slow down this video. I did do this project about a year and a half ago. I'm going to try and go through it as fast as I can and remember as much detail as I can. You can set your dial to any style that you want for your stitch pattern. Now this is a cheaper style little sewing machine that I actually got for free, so I wanted to try this project out when making these seatbelt covers. As you can see, I cut the fabric to be close enough to fit around all the sides. Make sure you have enough to loop it and then fold over the top so that you can actually tuck it when you're done sewing it to create that smooth edge all the way around. Now, if you don't want to do that, there is no sewing methods. You can use hemming tape, which you can heat up with an iron, and that will actually create the edge that you need. Alright guys, so if you've been with me through this part of the video so far and you're still interested, leave a like and subscribe. I'm a smaller channel and I'm just starting out in my garage and I'm trying to save up and get this restoration business up and going. Now it's not a business yet, however, like anything in life, everything is a stepping stone. Now what you're going to want to do is trim the fabric. It doesn't have to be perfect yet, and you're going to see right here that I'm tucking it all the way around to make sure that it can be uniform and still have enough fabric to make that seam, where you're going to be sewing both sides together to make this wrap around, which is why it's a very easy method for those who don't know how to sew that much yet, and to also get yourself into some custom upholstery without needing a bunch of tools. I would recommend getting some heavier needles for your sewing machine, and make sure you trim 2 pieces of fabric to the same size that you want, so that way when you sew them together, that's another way that you could do this. I recommend using some stronger thread too, along with that needle. That's for like denim, clothing, or anything that's at a thicker type of material than the average pair of pants or something like that. So you might have to go buy them for specialty stuff like that, like I did. Now fold and create this edge where you want to actually sew it so that the lip on the top can be symmetrical. This is what I was saying, that it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be going around and trimming where the excess is after where you're sewing it, because that's where your crease is. So perfectionism, you can go as perfect as you want. However, in this moment, it wasn't crucial to creating the same quality product I wanted. And make sure you go in reverse on each end of the corner so that the thread doesn't pull out. Alright, when I'm filming this video, please just give me some slack as I'm trying to film with just one hand. And I was also experimenting on creating this type of finish, and I was making different sleeves, as you could see, and creating multiple different products to make sure that I was happy with something. And there's 2 ways. You can do the fold method like I did. I like that one better. And the other side is flush, where you can glue it to the seatbelt if you want to show a little bit of the plastic. But however, I did go back and I did fold and sew both sides. That way when you go to tuck it, there was no problem, and both look great. However, it's all about what you're looking for. If you want to use cloth, alcantara, suede, vinyl, this is marine grade vinyl. I wanted it to be able to hold up, and like I said, this is my first time doing this with a non-commercial machine. The machine was breaking halfway through, and I was just experimenting on making some things for a project I was working on for a bench seat. However, I did eventually take this bench seat back out after I reupholstered it, but stay tuned if you like this, and give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe for more things, and support our small shop that's trying to start up. Thanks again, guys.